Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 2 3 4. Testing 2 3 4.
Testing 1 2 3. Welcome back to the Tokyo Fresh podcast, only on the Tokyo Beat Network. My name is David, and I'm here with Jordan.
I'm eating delicious cookies. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Thanks, David. Came to David's house pretty early today because we will have things to do later on today.
Yes.
And as soon as I walk in, I just see this box of Ben's cookies. And
They're
David,
fucking delicious.
bro,
Are so good.
these things I don't even really like cookies. I don't really like sweet things that much.
Mm-hmm.
But you give a man a Ben's cookie, I'm gonna wreck that.
You know, it is very different than like regular cookies you would buy at the store, right? Like it's not quite the same thing.
Where are Ben's cookies from?
The Ben's cookie store. I don't know.
No, it's not a Japanese brand, is
No,
it? It's like
it could be.
American brand.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Man, we need it. Dude, we need a Jamie. We
do.
discussed this. I need a Jamie in the
Google
corner,
it.
just Googling all my bullshit. But no, came in, was given like a coffee and a cookie. It's always nice coming here, just eating David snacks and stuff. Very fun. But yeah, it's been a good day. Pretty rainy today, pretty shit weather in Tokyo for those who are like trying to enjoy the Hanami season. But we'll get into that later. Before that, David, how has your week been? A week of freedom in the house, chilling out.
It's been excellent.
Are you David?
I am blissfully unaware of anything that's going on in my life.
Tell me about your week, David, because
Okay, so
you got a glow about you right now, David. You're glowing.
Not really. I haven't done fuck all this week,
But
I've done fuck all,
right?
Yeah.
And that's good.
and that's good.
As you should, after getting off what was a very insane company.
You know, yeah, honestly, like I've never been more like cognizant of how actually stressed I was about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the time, it was very much like I'm doing fine, whatever. I'll come home, I'll play games, I'll be good, whatever. Sit down, right? But there was always, there's always that thing in the back of your head. Oh, what are you gonna do tomorrow? What do you have to do for this? What do you need to do? Oh, this kid's gonna do this. Oh, this is gonna happen. Oh, like especially in my case when it was like, oh, any day could be your last.
Oh my god.
And that's an issue, right? So it's like, who knows what's gonna happen to you?
it's like just more like unwarranted stress. Like you don't
Right,
you
yeah,
don't need
100%.
this on top of like what is basically a very intense, very hectic teaching.
There's always
job
that thing in the back of
Tokyo,
your
you
head.
know?
Oh, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Hang on, something's
this?
weird.
What do you need?
Continue.
This kid's
I've
this is
the
gonna happen.
oh, like you know,
I've
especially in my
something
case when it was
here with
like
the
oh
chat.
you know
got-
any
chat
day
window,
could be
my bad.
last.
Oh,
because
we
and
got-
that's
you got
an
new
issue,
stuff.
right?
Games
So it's like
having
well
fun,
you know
pressing
no
buttons.
who knows what's gonna happen to you. Why
It's
is
like just
my
more like
voice coming out
unwarranted
of the
stress.
wrong
Like
thing?
you don't
Right,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
you don't
100%.
need this on top of.
Hang on, whoa, sorry.
Behind you, David. You got a thing.
A thing.
Where Ben's cookies are from?
where Ben's cookies from?
It's from the UK.
No, there you go.
What?
Oh no. This is gonna. Well, this won't happen in the audio version.
What happened? Doubling up the stream.
Well, I don't know why that happened, but it's happened.
Bless.
Anyway,
Thanks, Jamie.
yeah, it's from
Oxford. I feel like I've seen these before, like 100%. No way. Thanks, Jamie.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thanks.
1983. Look at that. There's me not knowing about what my own country is fucking doing in the shadows.
that's
and
fine.
shit. Need to mend the stream, David?
I do. I know exactly what I need to do.
Take a second.
I accidentally posted in our chat window.
Yeah.
I posted the link directly to the stream. So it was playing the stream where the chat window is supposed to be. I apologize. I apologize to anyone who was watching the stream at that moment because I bet that was really fucking loud.
Do you know? I think there's always, what do you call it? Like bugs in the machine and small mistakes and stuff of this type of stuff.
Right? Yeah.
Like I was watching the H3 podcast yesterday.
Mm.
What a day. So much to get done, so much work to do. So I'm like at my little desk in like the corner of my room, just like getting all this like work done, watching like the H3 podcast basically. And I've not watched it in a while, so I only tend to watch like Leftovers because it's like with like Hassan Piker. It's my favorite podcast currently. Now that all the podcasts I like have either stopped or come to an end,
Right.
I have oh my god, guys, I have nothing left. Give me
My life is an empty shell.
bro. I'm so give me.
I'm clinging to my mortality.
Bro, if you have any podcasts and you're like, yo, this podcast is really
Same,
good,
dude. Yeah. Like,
let me know.
I don't know. This year, and I think maybe we should talk about this. I think it's a little bit interesting because this year, the podcasts that I listened to, there's like maybe I had like 4 or 5 in rotation.
Same. Yeah.
Right. I think 3 of them have just died.
They're gone.
And most of them started either early in the
pandemic
or slightly before that. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's just they're just all
gone.
and not even for like a good reason.
Nope.
It's not like someone ate children and like now we gotta disassociate
Now the
ourselves with them,
media,
right?
yeah.
It was just like we're
done.
just stopping.
Yeah. No, yeah.
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 Which fine, okay, sure, like whatever.
But there's been a lot.
Yes.
Is the point? Like honestly, a lot. Like I think a couple I really like all stopped like really almost at the same time as well, which was really sort of what's the word? It was just like really like weird. Like what do I do now? Like what is it? Was this a plan?
It's definitely weird when stuff happens like that. Because like for me, it was really weird because all of this stuff kind of like collided at the same time. It's like you're losing your job. All the podcasts you're listening to are over.
What am I gonna do all
What
day?
are you gonna do? Yeah. Like I'm at home. What am I gonna do?
You're like
YouTube. Like it's
you're like
not like there's 50 million.
you're losing your job. You're like, oh, that kind of sucks. And also, all your podcasts are ending. What? All of them? Like, how do I deal
at
with this?
once?
Ridiculous. I remember like 2 was ending that I was listening to, and I was like, I still have like one called Doomscore I listen to. This should be okay. And then you messaged me, and you're like, oh, Jordan, Doomscore's coming to an
By
end.
the
And I'm
way,
like,
they're ending. It's like fuck.
bro,
Yep.
the fuck? But I digress. So I'm listening to like the H3 podcast, and they were having like crazy audio issues on one episode. And I sit back and I thought to myself, wow, literally everyone has these issues.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
it's actually insane. I think they had something was wrong with like their wiring or something, and they were just like, everything's being weird and the sound keeps cutting out and it's all really crackly. And I'm like, you guys have like,
that's just like how it is,
bro,
man.
it's like you guys have like 50 people behind the screen doing this, and we have like You
Me.
and me.
Me,
By you
and I'm
me,
on the screen.
I mean, just
So I have to be on the screen and like, you know, doing stuff and
Dude, I love it. It's fucking fun. But anyway, it's been good. But I know this week you were saying that you were looking into like doing different streaming stuff.
I am, yeah.
David,
yeah.
talk
So,
to me about your adventures as I eat this cookie.
you know, it's I don't know if people who are watching the stream if they're watching right now or whatever, right? But we've got a new camera. You might have noticed it's a little bit better.
Two new cameras.
But they literally came maybe 10 minutes before we started setting up, and I'm like, I do not have time to set up any kind of like good enough type of situation where I can have them both working at the same time, and like how do I want to lay that out on the screen and whatever, because like it's just easier if there was a camera in front of me. I can speak into the camera and you can see my face, or like, you know, can I set something up where I have two audio inputs, one of them is Jordan's, one of them is mine, and then when, let's say, my audio hits a certain audio threshold, it will automatically switch to my camera.
Your camera, yeah.
Or it'll automatically scene switch to your camera without me having to, you know, fiddle around and be like, Jordan's talking, press 3.
Like a switchboard
I'm talking,
type thing,
press 2. I mean, granted, that probably should be how it works because it's just easier, because then you know it's going to lock on someone, right?
Yeah.
And it'll stay there. It's not just like if you start laughing loud enough and it picks up on my mic, it starts doing and switches back and forth.
Fucking
I don't know how it'll work, but I'll figure it out. There's that. There's like fucking stuff that I found out. I just was like, what do you do for like how do you how stream? How stream good?
How stream better? I stream now. Stream okay. Stream better. How? Question mark.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Google. I'm gonna go to YouTube.
I stuck it in YouTube, yeah. So, and then, you know, I learned some stuff and I'm like, okay, you know, like here's how you set up all these widgets to work perfectly and stuff like that. Because like I've wanted to set up widgets where it's like, oh, someone subscribed, or oh, you know, I can
bing, bing, bing,
not even that. It's like there's stuff too where I can see people in chat and people are talking, right? And I can see it.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
But what I can do is like have I can take a chat message and like click on it, and then it'll like bring it up bigger on the screen, and
cool.
and then everyone can
see
read
the
that
message,
and do whatever, right? So like there's shit I can do about that.
What I normally do is I normally have it open on my phone, like silent, and I just have the chat open, and I'm just like, oh, hey, chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something like that.
But yeah, so it's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Now that I got this week coming up, where like I actually don't have to go to work, but I'm still getting paid, which is nice.
Oh my god! Hell yeah!
Because it's the last week they're giving me, and I booked it off for holidays. So
good man, let's go. You gotta book that off.
Yeah, I mean, I was given that option. It was either this week, I was off, but then they told me stay at home anyway. So I'm like, okay, fuck you, I'll stay at home.
This is the greatest.
And I'll sign in and make money. And then next week is like actual paid holiday leave. So
that's fucking.
And then on the 31st, I'm done. I don't look forward to having to go to like shit like WeWork and
what's WeWork?
WeWork is like the unemployment thing. So here's something I learned.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know anything about this.
Here's something I learned about.
Tell me, David.
I honestly should just be on unemployment forever.
Wait, what? What's going on here, David?
Because if you're on unemployment, you can get 2/3 of your previous job's salary.
I'm sorry, 2/3?
Something like that, like 1/3 or 2/3. But even 1/3 is still like
that's a big. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, then I have all the time in the world. I can't really, you know, excuse not doing anything, and I'm still making 2/3. Granted, I think it's like for a period of time, and
it would have to be,
whatever,
yeah.
Like, it's like you usually need to find a job from this time to this time, right? Like you need to actively be looking or something like that.
All I'm hearing is that from this time to this time, chill, you're good.
Yeah,
and in the last month, just find something. Just find something
exactly.
Cool. Easy.
But it's I think we talked about this before. It's hey, you have to go to the Shaq show and do 80 million fucking things and fill that out, and like that is just like it's just so mendokusai, and I don't want to do it, and it's just
that's a really good way to like keep people from claiming like benefits and stuff in Japan. They just go,
it's just so annoying.
Yeah.
Do it.
They go, bro. Yes. Oh no, you've been fired. It's perfectly okay. You can have 120% of your income for the next 6 months, and you don't even have to be looking for work. And you're like, that sounds amazing.
Right.
I'm gonna fill in these forms. Here you go. These are
stack.
25 forms were written in old Edo-style Japanese. You have 20 minutes.
It's quite that bad,
bro.
Yeah, it's not great.
You have 20 minutes to complete these forms. Your time starts now. You cannot use a phone. Here is an old school jisho. Good luck.
here's your customary fude and ink pad.
Here is your ink pad and your fude. Go. And they're all sealed up in that really hard to open plastic thing. They're like, don't worry, we got your pair of scissors also in the hard to open plastic thing. You're like, bro, this is the real test. It's a test of strength.
It's everything is sealed in an individual package.
Everything is every sheet of paper is sealed in an individual.
It just has its own clear file. Every single one. It's like, why? Why would you do this?
There's so many clear files stacked on top of each other. It just becomes one solid block of white. You're just like, bro, oh, these are clear files. Holy shit!
It's so many clear files stacked together. It becomes opaque. Like you can't see through it anymore.
You're like, man, this is crazy. How do I do this?
Yeah.
Bro, that is classic Japan. My God, I didn't even bother. With the WeTalk thing when I decided to stop my job.
The WeWork stuff.
The WeWork stuff, WeTalk. The WeWork stuff, I was like, I can't be fucked.
I don't blame you at all for
It's
for
too
that.
much, yeah. Because knowing Japan, it's going to be a whole thing of you, in a sense, sign on. You can sign on to the WeWork thing. But then after that, it's going to be like, oh, you've got a job. Now you have to then sign off. You can't just automatically, you know what I'm saying? You can't just automatically go, oh, actually... Oh, you've got a job now? Don't worry. Yeah. We'll automatically take you to the register. You definitely will have to go back and de-sign off. That's insane. How did you find out about this WeWork stuff, David?
I mean, it's just a thing. It's what you do when you go unemployed. But foreigners might not know.
I think foreigners just leave the country.
Actually, the funniest thing, I know WeWork from before because of Yakuza.
What? Oh, the game?
The game.
Fuck off. What the fuck?
Because in Yakuza... Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
No, it's called Like a Dragon. Which Yakuza is it? The one with Kasuga Ichiban. What's his name? It's the RPG one. What the fuck was it called?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
I'll look it up. Anyway, but he gets out of prison, and of course, he's like a felon, so it's hard. Yeah, it's called Yakuza Like a Dragon. Okay,
there we go.
I was right. But he gets out of prison, and he's a felon, so it's hard for him to find a job. So one of the missions is you have to go to WeWork to go.
Fuck. What is
go apply for unemployment?
What is this game? This is too real, David.
Yeah, it's is a little bit. And real. You got to do odd jobs where you cycle around Yokohama collecting bottles and shit for the bottle man.
You know for a fact
you're basically homeless.
There is some hikikomori playing that game and being like, bro, this is a bit too real.
Yeah.
I'm living in Yokohama, currently having to sign on to WeWork, cycling around getting bottles. I do not want to come home to this.
That game is fucking weird.
Because
it is very much Yokohama. They literally just went there. So there's parts where I think you go to Chinatown.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, Hello Work, not WeWork. I don't know why I said WeWork. It's Hello Work.
Hello Work. Thank you.
Yeah, there's parts of that game where it's just straight up fucking Yokohama. So I'm like, oh, I know this place. I know where this is. I can find this thing. And they're like, go to this place. And I'm like, all right, cool. I know where that is. It is a very weird thing to be like, oh, I already know how to get somewhere because this is literally just reality.
I really like games that take sort of level design very seriously, especially when you have those sort of really big open world games that this game is based in, I don't know, let's say London, and you can actually, if you live in London, you can play the game and be like, you're like this is just London.
I think there's a part. There's a part in Persona 5.
There is. It's based in Shibuya or something.
Yeah, you can go to Shibuya, but it's like you need to ride the blah 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 sen, and I'm like, oh, I know where this is. This is down the stairs. So I go out to Hachiko Square and I go down here and then I go down the stairs and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I know where exactly where this is.
Really...
But that's so weird because if I had played this any other time that I didn't live in Japan, I'd be like, where the fuck is that?
Where the fuck am I going? Yeah.
But immediately I was just like, oh, this is in the underground area. I got to go over here and then run down this hallway and then there it is.
I can't wait for it because obviously these games don't update with the time. They're not a new building's been made. I'm going to change this building.
Where everything's different.
They're like, oh, this coffee shop has changed a dangle place. I'm going to change it to a dangle place. Yeah, I want there to be one just Persona obsessed weeb just in his house. Just he's maxed out all the character relationships.
The social links.
Yeah, the social links with all the other characters, and that's a thing you got to do in the game apparently. And he's been to Shibuya, and he's like, wow, I can navigate Shibuya like the back of my hand. I can't wait to go to real Shibuya and do the same thing. And he comes and he's like, bro,
nothing's the same.
Bro, nothing's the same.
Well, one of the fucking station buildings doesn't even exist anymore.
It's gone, baby.
Like, since that game came out, some of the buildings there don't even exist anymore.
Don't even exist anymore. He's going to leave and be like, I'm sorry. I want to do that thing where I hold up the Polaroid of the game.
Oh, and yeah.
And take a little photo being like,
years
oh,
ago,
look, I've done it.
Hachiko is eternal.
Hachiko
will be there forever.
No, he is not leaving, bro.
Yeah.
Even when the Fishman come and flip the country over, they're gonna take Hachiko, put it exactly back where it needs to be.
It's like literally a 1-to-1 recreation of Shibuya, just way more seaweed.
Just way more seaweed, bro. Just a lot more seaweed, a lot cooler. Taxes way cheaper. I'm down for the Fishman Revolution. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm all about that. Oh, you've never seen One Piece? I was gonna make a.
Oh, I was gonna talk about this.
Okay, go on.
Speaking of One Piece,
I want to watch the One Piece movie. Go
on. So I figured I was like, I got a lot of time now.
He's got a lot of time now.
Not doing anything.
He's not doing anything.
And I mean, I can streaming and playing games or whatever, but like that's irrelevant, right? So I was like, there's a lot of like classics as far as like manga and anime go.
There is.
That I've never seen, I have never watched, David. I don't know anything about.
David.
And I'm like, I just have the time. Like, should I just sit down and just marathon read one day? Just like sit down and marathon read One Piece?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know it's good.
Yeah, you should. It's good. It's very good. Do it.
But I'm like, it's like 1,000 volumes. Like,
if you're gonna do that, I would suggest streaming it. Just stream yourself reading it and reacting to it and talking about it.
I can't stream the
manga. Can you not stream the manga?
No, of course not.
Oh, no, wait,
it's
sorry.
Fucking copyright.
No, you can't. Forgive me. Hold on.
You very much definitely cannot do
That's
that.
a bad idea. Don't do that. I forgot that the anime and sort of redistribution companies are very litigious. We can't.
Hyper litigious.
Oh my
in
god,
Japan.
This is very important, guys. My people, if you are wanting to become an anime streamer or content creator or something like that, you need to block your videos from being shown in Japan.
100%. Or you are not collecting money.
You're not collecting money, and also they will constantly like slap you with like a demonetization. Yeah. And the worst thing is, these people actually stress me out because like we have people coming to our company being like, "Hey, we're X. We want to promote this anime thing," and we'll be like, "Cool. How do you promote it?" With like an anime YouTuber, and you go, "Well, no."
Fuck.
Because none of them show their video. Even the ones that live in this country. Like, what's that? Really cool. I like. He's really super chill guy. Ohara. It's his name. Ohara.
the something with a fox. I forget his name.
I think his name's Ohara. Very cool guy. Very chill.
I know who you're talking about, but yeah.
Yes, Ohara. The guy's One Piece with the Ohara the fox. He's cool.
Okay, see. Okay.
He lives in.
We took the two pieces. We put them
together. We got there in the end. He makes videos, of course he does. He makes videos about like Japan. He lives in Japan, makes videos about anime and stuff. He has 237 videos on his channel. He has 839k subscribers. I'm on his channel right now. I can see 2 of his videos.
Right.
One was made 1 year ago, and the other 2 months ago. The rest I cannot see.
Yeah, because he's blocked him in this.
Because he has to. He
has no option.
He has no option. It's sad because like I'm like, bro, let the guy like the thing is, what these like companies don't understand is that this is free promotion.
Right.
This is free promotion.
I see that video and I go, One Piece cool.
Yeah. I go, theory's good, One Piece cool.
It's not like he's made a video that's 30 minutes long and he's like, hello. Today, I'm going to flip through chapter 1556 of One Piece at 7 seconds per page, so I hope you motherfuckers can read very fast.
Hello. Today, I'm going to be streaming every episode of One Piece, from episode 1 to episode 1000.
1000.
Occasionally, I will come on screen and say something, but that's it. And he's just him in the corner.
And he just presses play and walks away.
Yep. Comes back a couple hours later. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What an arc, because he's been gone for like 3 hours. What an arc.
Where are we now?
So we're in Skype here, guys. This is the bit where they're in the pier.
The sky.
In the sky.
With the guy with the drums and whatnot.
Yeah, it's cool. Here you go. I'll be back in several. It's you know what I mean? Like it's not like that. It's generally just like entertaining, engaging content.
Yeah, exactly.
So silly, fucking hell. The amount of times I've like been on the fence about something, and then like I'll watch a video or like a TikTok or something, and it will just push me over the edge. Like recently been watching Fairy Tail on my trips to and from like work and stuff, just because I think I saw this one
a more 90s wannabe anime. There's not,
bro.
That show is 90s as fuck.
It's so.
But it's not
90s.
made in the 90s.
It's
like
not.
It's like in the early
2000s,
right?
It wants to be One Piece so badly.
Yes.
Like so bad. I think
it's like they took all the character designs from Yu-Gi-Oh and said we want to be One Piece.
And they were like, we want okay, listen, I want a Yu-Gi-Oh aesthetic, but King of the Pirates, but magic.
Right.
Yeah, doable. Like you can see where it gets its inspiration. Yeah. But I never as a kid I never watched it because I was like, this just feels like budget One Piece, and I'm not gonna watch it.
I knew about like my brother watched and read it, but like I had no interest in really watching it.
Yeah, same
thing. You know what's one that I always saw and I was like, what exactly is this? Have you ever seen Rave Master?
Yes, of course. Yeah, Rave Master.
Yeah, Rave Master. Rave Master.
Rave Master's a classic, bro.
Who makes Rave Master?
Probably the same people who make fucking Fairy Tail, because it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, who writes this? Is written and illustrated by Hiro Mashima, who also does what?
He's definitely also on Fairy Tail, because there was like a tie-up between the two.
Rave Master. Yes, Fairy Tail. It's him. It's the same guy.
It looks exactly the same. There was also a tie-up episode or a movie or some shit between like the two series. So I was like, oh, this is like the same thing basically. Like,
yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean, Rave Master, I only watched as a child, and I only watched random episodes, so I can't tell you what it's about. Who the characters are.
So this is like as much as I know about Rave Master. This cover, that's it, of this GameCube game. I've never played the game.
That was a fucking game?
They made a GameCube game, and this is as much as I know.
That character, this was the guy with blue hair.
This guy.
And hold on, keep that guy up.
Yeah, I'll just bring it up on that.
Search Chappie. What the fuck is this guy's name? Hold on. So there are two characters.
Yeah, we'll just bring it up here. Zoop.
Javiel. Is that his fucking name? Steve. Oh, I can't remember his fucking name.
This guy.
There's a character with like red hair, exact same scar. Looks like the exact same character, but like Fairy Tail.
This guy here. This one? This guy.
Yes. That's the guy from Fairy Tail, yeah? So that's the guy from Rave Master.
Sieghart?
Yeah. Make his hair red.
Sieghart.
Red hair is the same character as the guy from fucking Fairy Tail. It's stupid.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. I think that just comes down to the fact that the dude who does Rave Master has a lot of same face.
Yeah, but it's like same face, same design. I don't mind same face, but
I mean, it's not Fate level yet, because Fate's got some wicked same face.
Bro, I can't do with that. Like, I'll watch it and be like, have I seen this before? Do I know this already?
Yeah, whoever the artist is for Gundam Seed as well.
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen that same face.
Ridiculous same face.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is, but yeah, like someone did a thing where they just like took a Photoshop picture, like take out everything but the eyes and the mouth, and then like just had like a rotating thing where it just slid the people's body into the thing, and they all look the exact same. Like there's like literally zero difference.
I guess when you're on a weekly time crunch to finish that fucking next chapter,
maybe, yeah,
you're like, well, everyone's gonna be Tyson this week because I can't be fucked to draw anyone else.
Easter egg that they're the same person. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know anything about Fairy Tail or Rave Master.
I have no idea. I've seen like I'm not even done watching Fairy Tail. I'm on episode like 60 or something.
So I guess here's my question. Here's my call to action for everyone who is listening.
Go on.
Are there some classic manga that I should read?
Yes.
And I'll ask you right now.
Yes.
Like,
One
Piece is one. One Piece is like a huge glaring
You've got to
omission where I've just like never ever got into it. Like, I watched the show up to after Alabasta. Like, Alabasta ended, and then that's where I stopped.
Oh, it gets good. It's good.
But I mean, like, you didn't even meet Frankie. They didn't meet Brooke.
They do, yeah.
Chopper's barely there,
bro. Chopper's in Alabasta.
He is, but he's old Chopper.
Ah,
do you remember old Chopper
when he's like
where he looks way more like a deer?
Yeah,
like a cute.
New Chopper's like a cute raccoon type thing.
Yeah.
Like very, very different old Chopper.
There's no fucking Chopper meme Chopper where he's crying with his mouth open.
I love that meme. It's so fucking good. There's oh, you've read Yu Yu Hakusho? Very good.
I mean, I own it.
You own it. Forgive me. You own it. Of course. Very good. One I really like is Flames of Rika. Or
Flames of Rika,
yeah. It's surprisingly, it wasn't at all popular in the West. I think there wasn't even an English.
It's popular enough that I know it.
Dude, it's good. I have all the English manga.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my house in the UK. I don't know why. I couldn't find it when I went back last time, but I have all the English like translation. But probably they're worth a tidy sum because they've just stopped. Yeah, they've just stopped printing it. Like when I was collecting it,
well,
they stopped printing
I
it.
assume that they just like don't print it in English anymore because it's not.
Yep. They print it. I think the ones I have, if you go on like Amazon to find it, it's like a couple $100 for like the entire collection.
Right.
It's not bad. I think I paid a fraction of that for it, but it's very.
That makes sense.
Very, very good. Like I really enjoyed it as a kid.
You know, we've titled this stream like
Sakura,
Hanami, but
this
is more interesting. I don't care about.
Hanami, happening, rain, big rain.
Yeah.
Whoa, scary.
Okay, so what other stuff? So One Piece is one.
One Piece, you gotta do One Piece. Flames of Rika is very good.
Okay. It's like fairly short too.
It's 30-something volumes. You can smash it in
Samurai Deeper Kill.
Samurai Deeper
I think I've actually read Samurai Deeper Kill. When I was younger, I'm pretty sure I have read it.
Tyrone.
I don't remember anything about it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I've read it.
Tyrone collected that, my boy. He was collecting Samurai Deeper Kill, and I was collecting. We would read a volume each, and then trade volumes, and then just like be constantly like trading volumes, like read each other's manga. Bro, good.
I've definitely read some of this.
Samurai Deeper Kill.
Yes,
it's very good. Honestly.
I recognize the art style, the cover.
It's very honestly, it's very, very fucking good.
I think my friend probably had it.
This is what I like about like small little tight knit friend groups that also read manga. Yeah. Everyone has different series they really like. Like Dot Hack was one that's apparently really good, but I never liked reading it.
I love Dot Hack.
Yeah,
Dot Hack is such a weird thing, right? Because like Dot Hack is, I don't know. Okay, kids are dumb. I'm gonna say this. Kids now are dumb.
Continue.
Because people are like, oh man, Sword Art Online is so good. Okay. Dot Hack was Sword Art Online 10 years before Sword Art Online even. Yeah. Sword Art Online is a fucking ripoff of Dot Hack done poorly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You fuckers. Read a book.
Yeah. Read a book. Preferably one with lots of pictures.
But here's one thing that annoys me, right? Is Dot Hack got a bunch of games.
It did.
But Dot Hack never got an MMO, and Dot Hack is literally about playing an MMO.
It's about playing a fucking MMO.
Which I don't get.
It's right in front of you.
So it doesn't make sense because they made single-player games that play like an MMO instead of just making an MMO.
It'd have been easier to make an MMO.
Get Backers is one I actually did own, Genki.
Get Backers is good.
Get Backers, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Vagabond.
I've read all of Vagabond.
Bro.
I mean, Inoue his art is fucking amazing. Like, Slam Dunk, Oof. Vagabond.
Oof. Oof. Vagabond. I remember.
Vagabond's fucking great.
For those who don't like really have an interest in manga, I have to say it is something you can definitely find something you enjoy. For example, when I was in like secondary school, manga was like my thing. I'd always had a volume or two on me. I'm on the bus, I'm reading it. I'm on the train, I'm reading it. And some of like my friends had like zero interest in Japan. And to this day, zero interest in Japan. I was reading like Dear S, like crazy, yeah. So I'm reading that.
From I believe the same artist who does Gundam Seed, but
fucking brilliant. My friend's like, bro, what the fuck are you reading? Why are you reading this thing with like these big old titty anime characters? I'm like, bro,
why aren't you reading it?
Literally, it's a girl saying as well, and I was like, bro, this is actually pretty dang decent. You got to give it a read. And she's like, all right, give me volume 1. So I passed volume 1. The next day, she's like, bring me volume 2. right now. Stop fucking around.
Put it in my vein.
No, she's like, give me, don't and then I'm like, where's volume 1? She's like, oh, I've just given it to some other person. I'm like another one of my friends. I'm like, why is that? Because she was reading over my shoulder and she was like, can I read that next? It went to like 3 different people before it got back to me. Bro, I'm like handing out volumes to her and she's just passing them along and then eventually they give back to me.
This is how the weeb disease
Bro, the weeb disease spread it so fucking quickly. It was insane. And it was like that.
Air Gear is another one.
I
had a friend in university who would just talk to me all the fucking time about Air Gear. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know anything about Air Gear. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that got me. Because like, while I was like a pretty avid manga reader, I was never really, I didn't really destroy as much as people think. Like I was like, oh, this is good. I guess I'll read it. I'd go into the local manga store and grab some things and I'd read them. If I liked them, I'd keep them. If not, I'd like give them away or sell them, whatever. But people thought I was like deep knowledge. I know what's going on.
Right, yeah.
Like my fucking tongue, the fucking pulse of society. I know what the hell is going on in this manga.
That was always my situation too, but it was like specifically about Japan, right? Because like I just one time I'm like, Japan's kind of cool, right? And then everyone just assumed like he likes talking about Japan and nothing about Japan. Like just, that's it. That's all he talks about.
The Japan guy.
Every time I don't know why the fuck this is. Every time someone talks to me, there's like, oh, hey, David, like, do you know blah, blah, blah about Japan? I'm just like, no? And they're like, well, like, why not? I'm like, dude, they're like, and people would be like, you talk about Japan so much. I'm like, no, I don't. You bring it up every fucking time you talk to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I continue the conversation not to be a fucking asshole.
And they're like, David, calm the fuck down about Japan.
Yeah,
my God. David, not every day about Kyoto. My God. It's like, you started the conversation.
Yes.
I was asleep. How did you get in
every fucking time. It got to the point where, like, fucking my friend just, like, asked me, he's like, oh, yeah, you know, David, blah, 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 talking about Japan. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, I literally told him, like, you bring it up all the fucking time when you talk to me, and I do not give a shit.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Literally. There's other in class.
Drive me fucking crazy.
We had certain people, like, because I think one time I was, like, reading manga on campus or some shit, and then I think someone assumed, like, oh my God, Jordan, he's just like me, bro. He's a manga fiend. He's down for it. So they're like, oh God, Jordan, have you read, like The Curious Case of fucking Tanaka Hayashi? And I'm like, what? Like, oh, it's a great one-shot manga about, and I'm like, why are you talking to me?
Right.
Back in university, I was a massive cunt. So I was like, why are you talking to me? Why are you here? What are you doing?
Right. And then you have like fucking weirdo peoples who are like, have you ever heard of Unko-chan?
Bro, can you fuck off? Yeah, literally. Remember,
I know Imoto Unko-chan, Sugoi Kusai
Sugoi Kusai, yo. Do you know about it? The kanji structure is great in the thing.
Right, yeah. It's and then I'm like, no, I don't read garbage.
Leave me alone. We had like the Japan Society and then like the Anime Society, and they're very different societies.
Right.
And people thought they were overlapping. And that's what I was like, guys, listen. This society, the Japan Society, used to be called the Drinking Society. Just because how much these fuckers would like consume, it was ridiculous. Like, so, like if you come to one of our events and you're like, I'm gonna start up some suave conversations with these Japanese ladies about Inuyasha and how much I think the character of Sesame represents domestic abuse, and it's just like,
I was gonna correct you, but no, I'm not gonna correct you.
You better not.
I don't want to be that guy.
You better not. You'll be right there. And it's like, his name is Sesomaru. It's actually like that because it rhymes with soy sauce, and the dolphin loved soy. You're like, oh, yeah. Absolute fucking trash.
Well, let's continue this conversation, but we do have to throw it because we are a little bit in here. We do have to throw it
we're in the weeds
to some cross promotion. So we'll run that for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we'll be right back into it right after this break.
In today's age, you need a podcast you can trust. That's why you need Hair of the Dogcast. Entertaining and well-informed discussions on both video games and beer. Meet our local podcast team. Dylan.
I'm out here on the street, Brad, and everyone's clamoring for better podcasts.
Our new rookie correspondent, Tyler.
I play The Witcher.
And I'm Brad, and I'm slowly learning to hate myself in video games. And Dylan's reporting to us live from Kingdom Hearts 3.
There's a lot of Frozen here. Too much Frozen.
Hair of the Dogcast is a podcast you can trust on your favorite podcast app every Wednesday or whenever I decide to post it. Only on the Tokyo Beat Podcast Network.
And we're back.
Okay, so yes, I guess we'll move on from the topic. Maybe I was enjoying talking about it, but we'll move on.
I do like talking about it. It's ridiculous.
But I'm gonna give that to the fans, the people who are out there. If you got a manga where you're like, David, you need to read this because you're an uncultured fucking plebeian.
Yeah, let me know.
You need to join the weebs and let me know.
Let me know. As a secret undercover weeb that no one really knows about, let me tell you, you gotta get some of this stuff down. Some of it's pretty good.
So
I'm voracious.
Okay,
bro.
so One Piece is for sure.
He's good.
I feel like Full Metal Alchemist is another one that I haven't read, but I should read.
You should read it. It's good. Yeah, it's decent. I haven't read it either, to be fair.
And that's about those two are like the ones like in my head where I'm like, you should probably read at least those.
Do you like Flames of Rika as well? That's a really good one. But I'm always gonna push that one. It's really good. DAS is pretty decent as well. What did I read when I was younger? Elemental Glade, I think it was called. It's pretty good. Element Glade. It was very interesting.
I need to catch up on some classics and stuff that I've missed because I feel like some stuff is good.
Do like a nice big catch up and then do a nice like a manga.
Do a little report.
Yeah, do a little report.
Here's my book report on One Piece. Gear 5, pretty cool.
Pretty cute. No, legit. If you do start reading it, we'll have a little One Piece catch up segment where you tell us about what you've read so far.
What have I read so far?
I'll be like, how much have you read? How was it? What did you think about?
Right.
I
think I can like blow through it pretty
quickly.
Yeah,
it's good to read. As long as it's a good read. I remember I'm not gonna.
Well, because it's not like the anime where it has like fucking a million filler episodes. Like it just goes.
Not as bad as you think. The anime.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
The anime is bad. There's a lot of filler.
Really? In One Piece?
Oh yeah. There's an entire arc that doesn't exist.
Is that the Frankie? Is it the boxing one?
There's the fucking I forget what arc it is, but there's an entire arc that just literally does not exist in the manga.
What?
Yes.
Wait, which one's the filler arc?
It's the one with Mr. Nyoro.
Oh yeah. That's the fuck. No, that's really funny though. That arc is actually.
I mean, maybe, but I'm saying like that does not exist in the manga. So
there is little test. There are 1,000 episodes plus of the anime so far. How many episodes out of the 1,000 episodes do you think are
77?
95.
That's fairly
about
close.
9% is like filler.
Fairly close.
Well, you have Boruto when it's like
how many filler episodes?
Bro,
out of 100, 97.
97. Fuck this. Oh my god. I stopped watching it. I couldn't get through it. I had to watch with like a filler list open, and it's the most annoying thing to watch because you're like
skip 40 episodes.
No, literally, it's like get to episode 20, skip to episode like 32, and you're like, okay, then watch one episode and skip another like 15 episodes, and I'm there thinking like, this can't be.
Right.
I was like, if I watch this episode, I've skipped like 40 episodes. I'm not gonna know what the fuck's going on. Nope.
You 100% know what the fuck's
going on. It's like those episodes never happened.
Yeah.
Never.
Because they're like self-contained, like
awful
whatever episodes, right?
Dude, it's a horrible watch. It's
it's not good. It's not good.
Anyway. The Go arc is good. I'm just looking through One Piece like filler arcs at the moment. Ocean Dream was bullshit. Yes, the Foxy Returns arc was bullshit. Spar Island, didn't watch that. I think it was trash. Little Blue has a couple like movie related arcs as well, but it's not as terrible as one would think, honestly.
You would think it's probably all right.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. But anyway, but I'm sorry for that. David, you told me having you created yourself a channel.
I did. Whoops, sorry. I just accidentally switched to the wrong thing. It's all good. No, we're good. It's still going.
David, I heard you've got a new channel going on.
I do. I've started one. So I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube. But YouTube requires you to have like a 24-hour waiting period.
It does, yeah.
So I've set it up and like let it sit, and I haven't done anything with it right now. But it's good to go. It's ready to go.
What are the ambitions? Is it gonna be?
I don't know. It's just like do whatever, man.
That's
like
fun. You've got
is a variety streaming channel. That's what I'll put it.
Dude, I'm gonna tune in, especially if you're streaming like midday content. That's very fun for me, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
That'll be good. So, what's your? You think about like target audience where you want to hit?
Oh fuck, I don't know. Like I'm not thinking that far ahead. I'm just gonna just do it.
I think when it comes to streaming, especially for YouTube, cut them VODs up.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, put them up as a video.
Yeah,
there's gonna be, especially if I'm playing something like Elden Ring. There's gonna be a lot of like, I'm running on the horse to this place, right?
Yeah. You got to cut that up. There are some very interesting. Elden Ring is still fucking popular. Like that.
A year
later, people are still watching.
Oh, the randomizer's fucking fun too.
Oh, I was watching one yesterday. The guy's whole thing was, ready for this? Every 5 seconds, his weapon randomizes.
Every 5 seconds?
Every 5.
That's fucking annoying.
I was pissing myself.
I want to play something that's a little bit more.
I know you mean. Yeah.
Traditional,
yeah.
Because that just seems like masochistic.
It was. Yeah. He got. He's facing like Margaret, yeah, and he's got some nice like end game weapon going.
Not that kind of variety, Genki. He says variety as in Japanese variety shows where you have a random box dude in the corner and he reacts to whatever you're doing. You know what? I could definitely just set that up because all I'd have to do is just mine like 50 different, like not even like I'd have to mine like 3 videos, and I could just play it in a loop and just cut that corner out and just let it play in my top corner, and people go, and just run the audio.
There's like you laugh, you lose compilations pre-built on YouTube. You could just
100%. Yeah, but I'm not doing that shit. It looks fucking.
I don't find them entertaining.
No,
honestly,
I'll watch them occasionally, but like. It's not even like a you laugh, you lose thing. It's just like I'm not watching someone else react to you laugh, you lose because like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's hard. That type of content's pretty difficult. You've got to be.
I'll let you know, Genki.
Something.
I know you're up for hire for being the funny man in the box who goes,
suge.
Oh,
I need to hire a Japanese man to be in my videos.
I'll just get you on loop.
Oh yeah. He only needs to say 3 or 4 things.
Right.
Suge, sugoi,
and then I'll just have like a 10-second loop of him just going.
You need him like slowly nodding and going.
And then just every so often it just randomly picks another clip. Oh my god!
Whoa! Who's scared? I love art, man. It's so strange, honestly.
It's so bad.
Wait, it's Hanami season in Japan currently. It's currently the cherry blossom season, bro. What the fuck? It is raining in the start of cherry blossom season. It's fine now. Thank God, it's fine now. But like. The worst thing about like cherry blossom season is that it's so close to like the rainy season. You have a really finite time to go and look at the cherry blossoms. So anyone who wants to come to Japan, like, I'll come at the.
It's like now. Or
it's like
never.
Yeah, it's pretty much now or never to see. Now or next year.
So if you're not here tomorrow,
bro, if your flight is landing tomorrow, you may miss the cherry blossoms. Honestly, because
very possible.
There's a really finite time to actually see the cherry blossoms, and because it's so close to you. There are times where they'll start blooming, and you'll be like, "Wow, it's like Wednesday." You're like, "Wow, it's a Wednesday. The cherry blossoms are out. We're gonna round up the boys. We're gonna go to the park. We're gonna do some hanami." And you're like,
Smash cut to 3 dudes standing in a park, wet as fuck.
Wet as fuck. It's the most insane. I think Hanami.
Car drives by, splashes you. And you're like,
bro. Hanami is the only time where. Because I think the way sort of planning works in Japan, a lot of stuff is done sort of a very long time in advance. It's like, okay.
Right. With the assumption that everything's going to work out A-okay.
It'll be like September, it's like fucking March. It'll be like, all right, September 14th, 2024, let's meet up at this station to grab some coffee. And there'll be no reminders. There's no like the day before, hey.
You're just supposed to implicitly know.
You're meant to write this down in your diary, and you're meant to fucking know that this date has been set and you cannot forget. There's going to be no reminders. You'll get a message like, I'm on my way. And that's it.
You go, to what?
Bro,
I don't remember.
Sean had that. Oh my God. Sean was telling me he had a plan to meet someone. And then it was like planned 2 weeks in advance. And he's like, oh, this is like 2 weeks in advance. What the fuck? But then like they kind of spoke a little bit, not too much during that 2 weeks because like they were like both busy or whatever. And then the next like real conversational message he got was basically her going, I'm on my way, and him going, I've just woken up, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, huh? Because I was like, there was no reminders, so he just it's a very Japanese way of planning things.
No? Are you dumb?
We planned this 2 weeks ago.
Right.
My point is, during the Hanami season, all of that, in a sense, goes out the window. It's, we're meeting up this weekend because next weekend is raining. This weekend, this park, this time, who is in? It becomes very like, and whoever's down for it, it's going to be just us two. Okay, it's going to be just us three. It's just us two and maybe one other person's coming along later on. It becomes very like, let's go. We got to get this happening. And it's busy. Fuck me, it's busy, dude. Jeez. You seen any Hanami this year, David? You done any cherry blossom viewing?
I mean, like passively, like walking somewhere, but like not intentionally, like going out. It's just kind of like, at least in this area, it kind of just started maybe like a day or 2 days ago to like really start to come out. And the way I know this is because going to the station, there's like a across a road, and if you look left up the road, there's like 5 cherry blossom trees.
Oh no, wait, that's nice.
So if they're not out, I know they're not out, and that's just the easiest way to tell. So like, I think it was. Came home 2 days ago, and they were like just peeking out. They're like green still, and there's like nothing on them. So I'm like, okay, give this like 2 or 3 days.
We got time,
and then now it's like good, but like it's it's fucking raining.
Do people go over this to Hanami
here?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how much is. I never went last year, but maybe I know that if you go when you go down the back area of my house. Across the train tracks, there's like a big park on a hill, and all those are cherry blossoms.
Wait, they're all cherry blossoms?
Yeah, the whole entire hill is.
Holy shit, that's amazing. Oh, that
so, like, you should probably be able to see it when you go home. From that way.
That must be
if
so
you look
crowded.
Just directly across,
and it's just right
going
there?
down the hill. It's like right across.
I'm gonna go see
when
that.
you hit the stairs.
Yeah.
It's directly across.
Oh, I'll see that. So that must be a popular Hanami spot then.
I don't know, because it's like a pretty steep hill, so there's not much where you could like sit and do stuff. But maybe
photo spots, I assume.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in.
There's a toilet there, so that helps.
Oh, it's definitely a Hanami spot then.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If there's a toilet and some Hanami trees, that's a popular Hanami spot right there, bro.
Probably. Yeah, and there's like a sitting part of the park.
That's nice.
Like a little it's like a field
area.
Yeah. So it's probably all right.
I mean, I'm down in like Kogane. Kogane is like known for having like this really massive park full of like Hanami. We even have like, those not every city, but most cities have those drains with like little like manhole covers.
Yeah.
And they'll have like cool images on them, like trying to sort of showcase like the charms of the city.
Sure.
Like I know some have like, there's Dango. Oh, one has like Pokemon.
Or
ours
I know there's Gundam ones.
There's Gundam ones, yeah. Ours are all Sakura.
Oh yeah.
They're all Sakura, because like I've become so just like used to seeing Sakura every year. So when people are like, "Oh, did you see the Sakura?" I'm like, "Yeah, the park I jog through is one of the most popular Hanami spots in Tokyo."
Right.
And I'm just running there. So during this season, I'll be running there. It'll just be like herds of people like drinking at nighttime. Security guards being like, "Guys, go home." Go home. The park doesn't lock, but go home. Get the fuck out of here. You can't just be in this park. And we're like, no, I'm gonna be in here.
I mean, like, why even? Like, what?
Bro,
you're not doing anything. As long as you're not like, okay, if it's like really late at night, but you're like not being loud, you're just like sitting and having a conversation, right? I mean, like, drunk people get fucking loud, and that annoys me. But if you're just there and quiet,
David,
what the fuck's the problem?
David, this is Kogane Park. This park is so fucking.
Oh, you're not even anywhere near people.
This park is fucking huge. It's like 6K.
Oh, okay. It's big.
It's massive. This park is huge. Like
I don't know where it is. Hang on. I got Google. It's here.
Google that. Show the audience. You see how giant. This is my local park. It is.
Let me see on the map.
You just Kogane Park, then you zoom all the way out.
Oh fuck! Okay,
fucking
yeah.
yes.
I see. Okay.
This is a couple city blocks of park.
He's very big.
He's very big. He's massive park.
Is it a fucking golf course?
Yes, it is. Right next to it, dude. It's fucking huge.
Okay, if it's big enough to have a golf course and a tennis court.
Yep.
Then yeah.
There are like two golf courses, one separate one, like 5 different entrances, like a baseball field.
He's pretty big.
It's a baseball field.
It's pretty big.
One is a baseball field, a tennis court, barbecue zones.
There's the Edo Open Air Architectural Museum.
There's a bit called Naughty Square.
Wait, what?
Naughty Square.
Naughty Square?
It's like a children's park. They've called it.
Hang on. Where was this? Naughty Square? I see the cycling center.
Yeah, they just called it.
I see Fua Fua Dome.
Yeah, Fua Fua Dome. It's down from Fua Fua Dome. See it?
No.
Zoom in a little bit more. There it is. Look.
Oh, there it is. The naughty.
There you go. The naughty square. I don't know what that's about. So near like what is basically Fua Fua Dome.
I don't know. This doesn't look like a square to me.
It doesn't, but apparently it's where people
There's
getting
a lot
naughty.
of fucking people there, though.
Yep. Dude,
Dang.
it's fucking crazy. This is what I mean by it's a giant park. It's fucking huge.
Yo,
So
what is this man doing on the fucking handstand on like stilts
yeah,
that are like 8 stories tall? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this dude doing?
dude, the park
There's
is
a
wild.
video?
Yeah.
Look at this man. Look at this guy. He's like fucking
Jumping in.
He's the fucking Olympics. Like, what the fuck is this? Look at this dude.
Oh yeah, that's
Wild.
coconut. There's
Alright,
there's
okay.
always
There's always weirdos.
no, a little bit. There's always weirdos. And at nighttime there are like skateboarders just in the park like doing tricks.
Fair enough.
It's cool. It's a cool park, honestly.
I mean, that's probably the only time they can get away with it.
Honestly,
'Cause
yeah.
Japanese cops are like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Please don't have fun on these streets. Like, it's a
Yeah.
park, man. What the fuck you want? Like, get out of here.
Yeah, dude. Like,
It's good though. So like, I think parks near me like that are some of the best places to do Hanami. I think I know a lot of people from who listen to this podcast. A lot of them were saying that they're actually coming to live in Japan like this year.
Mhm.
And I think one of the biggest mistakes I made, and that people continue to make, I found, is that when they want to do Hanami, instead of going, let's find a secret out of the way Hanami spot that we can just check, like a small park with like 20 trees. Small park has like 5 Hanami trees near us we can just go to. They go,
right.
let's go Yoyogi, which is
No,
Don't-
don't do that.
do
No,
not
bad.
go to Yoyogi is
Bad.
don't go Yoyogi. Don't go to where's the Meguro River. No, Meguro is fine if you just want to like walk.
If you want
through.
to walk,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to walk down, have a look, walk up and down, you're done. Meguro is great for that. But if you want to like sit down and like do like day drinking in a park, you need to find like a nice open area park style thing, or you're gonna be fucked. Like Yogi, everyone goes there. Everyone and their fucking dad goes to Yogi Park. It is so full. It's so crowded.
Yeah,
you know there's no
fucking
reception.
busy. Yeah, because there's so many phones in the area.
Yeah.
It like actually interferes
Yeah.
with your ability to pick up a radio signal.
You cannot. So I was gonna go there to meet like some of the boys were down there doing like Hanami, and I was like, oh, I'm in the area. I'll come by to say hi. I'll come by to like show my face, and I'll probably leave after that. So I messaged like, guys, let me know where you are. Like, yeah, sure. And then I got nothing. And other people were messaging like, hey guys, are you still there?
So this is the place near my house.
Let me see.
It's literally called Kikuna Sakurayama Park.
Bro.
So it's like it's
This is nice.
it's
This is very nice.
yeah, like so there's stuff that goes on. Like this is like weirdly in front of the bathroom, but yeah.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, like it's you can see it's not like a ton, but like all of them are
There's
cherry
enough, yeah.
trees, right?
No, but stuff like that is good. It's
Yeah,
stuff that
look at that. That's nice.
that's what you want, like a local park with Sakura, because anyone that's going to be in
There.
the center of Tokyo,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to like really do it. And then anyone in the park like just knows about it. and
Right.
That's why they're there, type thing. It's great.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, there were so many people like in the park. They had the guys doing Hanami had zero signal, like zero,
Yeah,
like nothing.
yeah.
It's
I
absolutely
mean that
insane.
happens frequently in Japan.
Yeah, yeah, true. Any major event, boy, have a
I
solid
remember I
meeting
went
place.
to Shinjuku. Was it Gajuan? Gajuan?
Gazuen?
Yeah,
The-
the big park.
Oh, Gyoenmai.
Gyoenmai, yeah.
Love
Gyoenmai.
Gyoenmai. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is the exact same thing. Like you walk to that entrance and your phone bars just go dead.
Boy, no signal. Especially during like they have at the moment Shinjuku Goen is doing this crazy like night Hanami illumination light up style
Oh,
thing. Yeah.
It's not Christmas.
It's not, but they love it.
We'll talk about that at Christmas. and
Bro,
have our
we'll get
yearly
the
rant about
absolute
why
trash.
fucking
It's absolute
garbage.
trash. What stop doing this. But anyway, they have one this year as well. My friend went and he was saying like, bro, he didn't even get to the park. He was like a couple minutes away from the park. But already his phone was like, bro, we
No.
struggling.
We done.
You know, this is like big Shinjuku. Being in Shinjuku normally, you have signal. You don't not have signal suddenly just going through Shinjuku. But like because there's just so many people condensed in such a small square foot of area, like it's just you just cannot get the signal. fucking awful, dude. Honestly, but it's fun. It's a nice little experience. Without your phones, you know, you have no choice but to talk to people next to you, and like the surrounding parties and stuff. If you're Japanese, is good enough to talk to people. It's good. Yep. I think if you want to have like a crazy traditional Japanese experience, one time going Yogi Park for Hanami is pretty decent. But like after that, you're like,
yeah. I would never ever go to Yogi Park.
No. I've been twice. Once like a student, and once with Jay and them guys. We went at nighttime, and that was pretty fun.
That's different because people are clearing out at nighttime.
Boy,
but during the day, it's just like no. Fuck
your Sakura is fucking fantastic. Little night Hanami, that's when all the weirdos come out, all the fun people come out, the students come out to drink. That is fun Hanami.
Right.
That's probably my favorite type of like Hanami in Japan, honestly. It was good. I made a whole video about fucking Hanami in Japan and like the history.
Yeah, I saw
of
it recently. Yeah,
it was fun. It's like the history of it and whatever. It's
because it didn't used to be Sakura. It
no,
used to be
it was
like
wisteria. And, it was like wisteria and plum and stuff, and then eventually became like Sakura. Man, I hate after I make a video, all the information just stays in my head. So I'm just there, just like, I know all this stuff about the history of Hanami in Japan.
Useless stuff.
I know all this information about the history of Hanami. So every time, especially recently, because it's Hanami season, whenever anyone speaks about Hanami, I'm like, did you know in the Tales of Genji? I can't stop.
You can't help yourself.
It's right there. I'm like, did you watch my video about it? Like, did you know that actually it's so like right there all times? It's fun. I love going to like a deep dive about like random stupid topics.
You had another one coming out recently, didn't you?
Yeah. I won about my house trying to kill me.
Oh,
pretty
the ghost?
fun. Yeah. The ghost and like my house being generally pretty trash. That was meant to come out last week, but I just had I've had no time to edit for the past 2 weeks. It's been very fucking upsetting. But I'm gonna edit it tomorrow and then let it go out tomorrow. Basically, it's like it's basically done, which is the
right. You just gotta do all the YouTube side stuff.
It's basically done, but you want to do like one more clean sweep, get all like the nice cuts and edits, get all like there's like an extra second or two that mess with the lag and stuff like that.
Right.
Like I feel like the difference between this is me talking like I know what I'm doing. I don't even have 10 videos on my fucking channel yet. Right. But from what I've seen is the difference the difference between like an okay video, a good video, and a pretty good video is that those final sweeps.
Yeah.
So I've been watching like, oh my god, David.
Yes.
The way that
I'm here. I haven't left.
The way that you've been like looking at like live streaming stuff. That is the way I consume about like YouTube things and like algorithms.
I've been doing that too.
I know you
have.
Been.
Like, I got the time now. Right?
Yeah.
Just sit down. And
I will send you some very interesting channels I watch that sort of, in a sense, explain sort of the best ways to like make YouTube like video and how the best ways to like find content and stuff like that. Like I think a lot of them are like some are pretty trash. Like one of the guys, one of his advices was just like, oh, just record anything, just put anything out there. And I'm not
anymore.
No,
that might have been advice for 10 years ago, and now no. Yep. Like I've seen people where like I watch their video, it is like professional, like really good, like high quality video, and I look at how many subscribers they have, and it's like 200.
200,
I'm like, how are you putting out something of like this tier as someone who has like 200 subscribers? But I guess it's this is very much the dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
No, it is 100%, because what happens is that people will eventually find your channel and they want to see your back log of videos.
So if it's garbage, then
no, exactly. So if I watch like your first video and it's really really good, and then I go on your channel, there's nothing there. I'm like, oh,
right,
okay, we're done here. Yeah. Like maybe I'll subscribe for a bit, and if like your next video is like a crazy dip in quality or like it's crazy, like you, it's harder for YouTubers to unsubscribe from a channel, but at the same way, they're not gonna do it,
Right. Yeah.
People will unsubscribe if you're not making like constant, like good, interesting content. Like if I'm subscribing to a guy and he's making like constantly interesting, dynamic content about blah blah, well edited, and then suddenly it's just like, hey guys, so I'm filming for my car today, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, fair enough. Then the next one's the same thing. Next one's the same thing. Okay, so you're done. You're done making good content. Okay, fair enough. I'm done then. Why? Don't clog up my subscriber feed, basically. But yeah, it's important to really polish those videos over. I like it. It's like a little jigsaw. It's fun to like put all the pieces.
Yeah, put all the pieces together.
Yeah, I wish I had better editing software and stuff though. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with DaVinci?
No, DaVinci's great. I want like a photo editing.
Oh, I see.
You know, I think I know what it is. it's recently, I was watching like other, like smaller YouTubers and like smaller creators who have like the same number of subscribers as me, same number of followers or whatever, and like they're making sort of similar style of content.
Yeah.
And I like to watch what they've done because I go, okay, I can take this and use it in my video. Or I didn't like how that looks, so I'll be wary not to use it in my video, you know? But there are some people that have like, they have all the latest and greatest like editing software.
Right.
And they're not using it to the full potential. And I'm just like, give me your software. Give me your software. I want to use it. Just put it in my computer. Like it's crazy to me. I'm like,
I mean, yeah. I get that.
no, I get it. It's hard. Like honestly, I'm probably not using. I'm probably not. I'm definitely not using DaVinci Resolve to its highest capability, just because I don't have the knowledge or the skill, and sometimes my computer feels like it's gonna bloody take off when I'm using like too much stuff at once. You know.
I mean,
Well,
yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest, because like sometimes that's the case.
Yeah.
Other times it's not. It's like,
it's hard. Yeah.
you know, I don't know. Like
No, I get you. I know what
it
you're saying.
is what it is.
Circling back, David, what is the when is your first stream? Definitely good to hammer this stuff down.
I
And then
think-
also, what are you gonna stream?
I'm definitely gonna stream Elden Ring because I've set
Let's
that up. I've set up the
go.
randomizer. I've been playing it recently.
yeah.
I'm just like in that mind frame.
Let's go.
And okay, it's interesting because I've been playing through it with the co-op mod with my friend.
That's good.
Right, like this seamless co-op. You
Oh,
just,
is that the whole game of co-op?
the
basically?
whole game in co-op, right?
So fucking good.
So it's been interesting because everything is random, obviously.
Nice, yeah.
But not only is everything random, like all the item placements are random.
I like that,
All
yeah.
the monster placements are random, and that's fun. But I think the most fun that I've been having is that, like, because the item placements are random, I've been forced to use things that I've thought, like,
Yes.
I've just like, this is not thing I want to use.
Yeah.
It'd go my backpack forever.
I
Bye.
want big sword, not small sword.
Yeah.
We're big sword.
So recently, in the one that we're playing, we're like almost near the end. We're in like we just cleared Lanedale,
Oh, good man.
and we're going to what's the thing of the giants,
Oh, the
snow area with
what
the
the fuck
giants,
you call
whatever.
it?
I forget what it's
Tower of the Gods.
called.
whatever.
Mountains of
Mount-
the Giants.
Mount
whatever the fuck
Ice.
it's called.
Yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter. So this time around, I'm like, I'm gonna play like an int character, right?
I love in characters. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, we're playing in characters. I'm not getting spells. I'm not finding any spells. I'm not
Sucks.
finding any weapons. I'm like, this fucking.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
like,
The spells have also been
the
shifted.
spells are all random.
Brilliant.
And the crazy thing is, like, the vendors too, all of their items are random as well. So like, you can go talk to the first vendor and he'd be like, "Oh, I'll sell you Malekith's sword for 500 runes."
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's like, okay, sure, fuck, why not, right? But
Kill them or make a
this
big shot.
time I found I forget what it's called. The weapon is called like Glintstone
The dagger.
Chris. Yes.
Yeah.
So-
that's great.
So
It's just a
I
little-
had it.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't realize this thing is like, honestly, now after playing with it, it is probably the best weapon in the game.
Yeah, it's great.
No,
So
like,
it's one that shoots a little.
yeah,
Pew. I love that thing. Yeah, that's my secondary.
it is the best weapon in the game.
the best weapon, David. Calm down.
No,
Is
the
it-
best
is it
weapon.
that good? Go on.
Because here's the thing. Did you know that you can charge it up?
Yeah.
Did you know that you can follow it up with another attack?
Go on.
So if you shoot it
Mm.
and then you hit heavy attack,
Mm.
you do like this giant shooting like lunge move
Oh,
with it.
swear.
So the thing you shoot out
yeah.
pierces targets.
Yeah.
So even if they have a shield, it doesn't matter. It just
It goes straight
the-
through, yeah.
The guy in the back, and then you immediately do a huge lunging pierce attack, and that is like There's another weapon, another dagger called the Misericord. I don't know how you pronounce it. Some
Yes,
fucking
the
Italian
long one, right?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that thing has like innate like shield penetration.
Nice.
This move does the exact same thing. So like you hit the guy, lower his poise from getting hit by the spell, and then immediately follow up with like a high tracking like stab move. And like you're fighting the dudes with like the big great shields and the spears.
Yeah.
You can break their shield every fucking time. And then not only that is the more you level your int and your dex, the more that the fucking dagger does.
Yeah, that's why I use it.
And
It's
and it upgrades with somber. So like there's points at the end of the game here where like I'm fighting a boss and I'm shooting a 10 FP fucking laser beam at them, and it's doing 2,000 damage.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm just like, pew, 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 and I'm just sitting in the back, just shooting fucking laser beams at these guys. And like the boss, its health is just going whack,
Whack.
whack,
Yeah, that's
whack, whack, and of course I'm playing with my friend. He's in there too with the fucking he's playing like an all faith character. He's got the rune greatsword where it's like the kind of like semi opaque transparent.
Oh, those are great. Yeah.
And it like shoots the big like laser beam slice
The-
moves.
yeah.
So we're just like in a boss room, just pew 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 pew.
It's fucking
But
fun.
the thing that's fun about this is that with another person,
Mm.
all of the items are duplicated.
Well, that's fun.
So like if I pick up a sword,
You both get the sword.
he gets a copy of the sword too. Right?
Good. I was
So,
wondering about that.
because it's running like co-op, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, just drop me the other dagger.
Oh my god, give me the other dagger.
So I'm now using both of these daggers in each hand and just shooting. And then if I run out of mana, I can go in there and just like be like a fucking magical ninja and just like chop people up. But it is absolutely insane. I got it when I first played the game like normally or whatever.
Yeah,
And
we
I'm
never
like,
used
this
it.
thing is shit. I shoot it and I'm like, this is like, why would you want this? Like I can have my
wand
my
do the
fucking
one
Harry
thing.
Potter wand and
Yeah,
pew,
yeah,
pew,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like and it does way more damage. I didn't know you could charge it up. I
Yep.
didn't know it had a follow up attack.
I didn't know that.
And I'm like, fuck, okay, like holy shit.
That's my whole thing was like using the dagger to like I'd break poise, and then with the other hand I got like obviously my staff. So I'm like
Right.
rocks, baby. I'm just like shooting rocks at people instead because it just did more damage to me.
Right.
But then my thing was like my follow up would be basically when because I'm using so much mana. So but if I'm out of mana, it's like you're dead as a mage, right? Nah, baby, you switch that staff to a nice like sword, and then you've got
Yeah,
a dagger with a
it's
sword,
fucking
and I'm just like, you done fucked up. This is technically my final form. I'm just
Right.
like, fuck. Dude, the game's fun.
But I think that's
good
probably
game.
what I'm gonna stream first more
Do
than
it.
anything. I'm trying to think
Do
like what else do I want to stream, to be honest though, because Elden Ring is one. I would like to do like a painting stream. Like I got these here, they're not in the shop. But
Yeah.
I got those, and like I can just sit there for like 8 hours and just paint.
And you have you can use the 2 camera setup as well.
Right, I can have one.
Yeah.
Like I can have this one.
One on
facing
you, one on the-
down
one on the
my
hands, yeah.
and painting and
That's good.
whatever, and then just like set up, like buy a desk. I honestly need a desk light anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to like turn this off and then turn on the desk lamp so it's like right here.
Oh, that's
and then
good.
paint,
Yeah.
because That will give me a very focused light source.
Get a nice like ring light or something. Really
Yeah,
good. Check
something
on
like
Amazon.
that.
Amazon has some good ones, honestly. Be good.
And yeah, and then just do that, because like these are gonna take me a long fucking time to
They
paint.
will, yeah.
I can guarantee.
Yeah, I can't do this.
It's fun though.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's the for those of it's the Warhammer 4000 at new Farstalker Kinband sets. These always interested me, but I don't have the mental fortitude to be painting.
Oh,
things.
you might not have the money either.
Or the money. No, I know I don't
Okay,
have the money.
Hang on.
I've seen how much these fucking cost.
So that box plus those 2 paints, how much do you think I paid?
Let me think. This is Warhammer. They're very exploitative.
Mm-hmm.
In yen.
Yes, in yen.
This is new, the newest ones.
They came out this month, I think.
And 2 paints? Oh my god. I'm gonna say Ichiman
Mm-hmm.
Sanzen.
A little bit too high, but you're pretty close.
Ooh, how much?
It's like Ichiman 700 yen.
Fuck off.
So about
man.
$100.
That's fucking expensive.
It's
What's $100?
$100. Yeah.
Does this cure my cancer? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Right?
Bro.
But I have to look at it right in a way of entertainment. Right?
Indeed, yes. This is hours of entertainment.
Right. So like,
Yes.
it's
No.
gonna
Yeah. That
take
makes
me
sense. Yeah.
probably like 8 hours to paint one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
And there's like what?
12
10?
of them.
Fuck me.
And I have to build them first because they're all just on a sprue. Like they're not put together.
Oh no.
I have to build them all. So I have to build all 12 of them,
This is
prime all 12 of them,
This is-
paint all 12 of them, detail all 12 of them.
No.
Like it's gonna take some fucking time.
no.
And then I have to decide to like, oh, what color am I gonna use for this part? What am I gonna do here? Do I do
this is-
so like if I'm looking at how much I'm paying versus like what I'm getting out of it.
Yeah.
Where if I'm buying like a $20 game or like an $80 game or like Elden Ring, for example. Elden Ring was like time to play versus cost of money high because I paid like $90 because it was expensive. It's very PC game is very expensive in Japan. Yeah. But like I played it for 200 hours, so like do some quick maths on that, right? Like if I'm playing it, I'm paying 9,000 yen divided by like 2,000 hours I'm paying like $4 an hour.
Boy, let me tell you.
And not even, it's like not even, or sorry, I'm 9,000 yen, 200 hours. So I'm paying like 45 yen an hour per enjoyment, right?
Change.
Right, yeah.
Change.
Like whatever, right? So like if this is the same like time investment for me, plus I'm like actually gaining a skill, like playing Elden Ring. The only thing that happens is I get better at Elden Ring. Doing this, I actually get better at like painting something, right? True, like I'm doing some kind of a creative thing. It's like, oh, okay, well, now if I want to go paint something on paper, like, yeah, maybe I don't know how to do it, but I have some concept of like, where does shadow go? Where do I put highlights?
What are brush strokes?
What are brush strokes? Do I need a big brush? Do I need a small brush?
Yeah, you're right.
Can I do some dry brushing? Like,
true.
Whatever I need to do.
I think this is good. I think having like these types of hobbies where you can spend your time and money are pretty important.
I mean, I got the fucking.
You did. You do. He's got a tower of goddamn. He's got a.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sitting there. Jesus plus Christ. 2 more in there.
David, Jesus Christ. I mean, having a hobby. David, build your fucking Gundams. What are you doing?
You can
build them on stream.
Time, motherfucker. I don't got it, but now I got it now.
About that. You're right. Yes, I always forget about this.
Right.
We were in the exact. Yes, indeed. What is time and how do I use it?
Right.
I'm
now, yes, of course. I can build it on stream.
I feel like fucking Justin Timberlake in that one movie, In Time.
In Time. He's the watch in his arm.
He's the watch, and that's me. I'm like, why is my watch always 0?
He has like the hot mom or whatever.
Yeah. He has like the fuckable mom or something. I don't know. I don't remember the story. I remember there was something about watching his arm and his mom was fuckable.
Yeah, his mom was hot. Yeah.
And his mom
she's
dies.
Like, she's like, I live forever.
Yeah, he's like, I stay a plump, like fucking fuckable 30 forever. And I'm like, this is crazy. Who wrote this script? Fucking Favreau. This is ridiculous.
I don't think it's Jon Favreau. He's too busy being a chef.
You seen Chef?
I have seen Chef. Jon Favreau plays a chef in Chef. Weird.
It's such a shit film.
What's the show about?
He makes a sandwich really good or something. I don't know. Chefs and how they do. Pretty.
I wonder if chefs like Chef. No. Chefs like maybe. I don't know.
No.
Like
probably.
I think Jon Favreau is like an actual like chef.
Yeah. I know we got training from like a chef came and trained him like how to do chefy things during like the show or some shit. Right. It's pretty good. Anyway, dude, I have plans for the rest of the day. There's a cafe on the other side of Tokyo that is currently selling a satsumaimon donut, a sweet potato donut, and I need to go and eat that thing.
It's not really a donut, then, is it? It's just
David,
a potato in a ring.
Nah, bro, I gotta show you this thing. They are.
How do you have a satsumaimo donut?
Bro, I said the same thing. I was like, you guys are fucking
around. Is it
around.
Filled with satsumaimo? That's different.
It's like, yeah, in a sense.
A donut needs to be bread. You can't have a satsumaimo donut. That's not a donut.
That's a donut, baby. Look,
no,
the shell is a donut. No, that's the satsumaimo and cream inside.
That is not a donut.
What do you want from me? It's a donut.
A donut is one of two things.
I'm listening.
Filled with cream.
Yeah.
And closed.
Yeah.
Or has a hole in it.
It's a very Canadian approach to a donut. Listen, David.
No.
David,
that is a sandwich with cream in it.
David, that is a donut bread. And they've opened it up. Okay.
No. By definition, then a hot dog is a donut.
David,
if you are looking at that picture, a hot dog
David,
is a donut.
This is Japan. There are no hot dogs here, okay?
I can go get a hot dog
David,
from the Kombini.
Prove it to me right now on stream. David, that's a corn dog, you motherfucker. That's a corn dog. You go.
So that even proves my point farther because it's not a donut.
David,
an American dog is not a corn dog. That is not a donut.
This is a deconstructed donut that they've pumped satsumaimon inside of it. And listen, baby, I'm gonna eat that.
But it's not closed.
I will close it myself. I will close it.
It has to be closed. It's not a donut. That's like more closer to like a macaron than
bro
a donut.
Oh, that's annoyingly. No, it's not. The shell is completely. You almost got me there. You almost fucking got me there.
No,
The shell is completely different. It's sort of a macaroon shell is individually pumped and baked. This is a donut filling. This is the donut. They've just cut it open and filled the shit inside.
Okay. Then this is just cream bread.
No, fuck that. Because they could have done the exact same thing and just pumped.
They didn't.
They didn't, but they could have. But they could have. And it
Are
would
you
have been.
sure?
Yeah, they could have. Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask them when I go to actually. I'm like, hey, Mo, take a God, hey, listen to me.
This is not a donut.
What is this?
No, it's like it's. Hey, I'm not saying it's bad.
Oh no, of course not.
I'm just saying
It's
if
not
you're
a
gonna
donut.
label something, label it correctly.
Bro, I think we've had this exact argument, but
We did.
but I'm on the other side.
No, we had this exact same thing, and it was about foods that have names that are not related to what they actually
yes,
are.
we have.
Like for example, pineapple. None of that is pine, and none of that is apple.
it's just the Brits memeing.
A hot dog is not a hot dog.
It's the Brits memeing on the
A
other
hamburger
fucking
has no
dickheads.
ham in it,
It's disgusting as well. Man, I love how heated we get.
and
about
that is not a donut.
this place is called Donut Mori or Donut Forest. Their Instagram is they have actual donuts as well, like the Sakura ones.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Great, awesome, perfect. That is a donut.
Oh wait, I've been here before. Oh, so the place is called, if you guys want to follow on Instagram, it's called Donut Mori. It's actually fucking delicious. Go and eat the donuts. But yeah, in saying that, I gotta go eat this donut. Hopefully
And
there's
I gotta
still
go
on
eat
sale.
French food tonight.
Bro, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Send photos. I'm curious about that.
It's like a 5-course meal, something like that.
Record every single course in like a nice like panning style,
You know what?
and then tie
Hang
them
on,
together
hang
and
on,
make a reel.
Hang on. The person that we're going there to see
Yeah.
is a professional French patissier. Send me that
Oh
picture.
my
and I
fucking
will
God.
ask them,
Yes.
what is this? If they say it's a donut,
Yes.
then fine, I'll concede.
Bro.
But if they're like, it's like a macaron or it's like a sandwich,
I want
then they have to close their shop.
I want his reply recorded. I need to know I've sent it to you. I need to know exactly what he says. It's fucking hilarious. Alright. I gotta go. I gotta travel half across Tokyo. But guys, until then, thanks for joining us. We will see you on the next week's episode of Tokyo Fresh.
And next week's episode probably will be a little not different. If you're watching the stream,
Yeah.
it will be a lot different.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm gonna have time this week, and I'm gonna revamp this entire thing. It's not
gonna be
even gonna
very
look
different,
remotely the same.
Yeah,
It'll run much better. It'll look much better. It'll just be like much more.
I know what you mean.
I was gonna say desirable, presentable is the word I was looking for.
We'll put up a schedule this Wednesday so you know when we're going to stream this week and
Yeah,
for the rest of the
that should
month.
be a good thing. Like
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll talk
this we said we were gonna do it before, but I think like just the way this week was,
Busy.
we just never
No
got
time.
around to it. But we will do it this week, starting from. We'll just do like the whole of April, right? Like what is?
Yeah, we'll put up on Wednesday. We'll talk on Wednesday. Easy.
Okay.
All right, guys. Until then, see you guys next time. Be safe. Don't do cocaine unless you really have to.
Bye bye.